That's gotta be Kane. A little more than 20 years to the day that Vince McMahon uttered those exact words to welcome Kane to WWE at In Your House, Bad Blood. The Big Red Machine stole the headlines on Monday Night Raw by returning to attack Roman Reigns in the main event. The reveal added a serious curveball to the ongoing storyline of the Shield's reunion and greatly teased which direction WWE might be headed as we embark on the journey to Survivor Series in November. Monday's show was also a go-home episode for this weekend's Tables, Ladders, and Chairs pay-per-view. Let's take a look at the biggest moments. The night began with a reunited Shield, dressed in their old gear and entering the ring through the crowd. They took turns cutting promos on their reunion until they were interrupted by Braun Strowman, the Miz and Sheamus. Raw general manager Kurt Angle quickly ran out to make sure they saved the violence for TLC. Later during Miz TV, Angle squashed Miz's attempt at adding a fifth member to the TLC match against the Shield. After an argument, Angle agreed that Strowman would need to defeat Reigns in a steel cage tonight to add the fifth member. A loss, meanwhile, would return the match to 3-on-3. After Strowman accepted the stipulation on Miz's behalf, Angle added the caveat that everyone was banned from ringside. In the locker room, Curtis Axel gave a pep talk to Strowman because he was excited to join the TLC match in his hometown of Minneapolis. He was goaded to find Reigns backstage and attack him and eventually found the guts but was revealed as hung up by his shoes in the backstage area after commercial break. Upon finding Axel, Miz told Renee Young that the Axeman was never intended to be their fifth member. During the steel cage match in the main event, Reigns and Strowman traded big spots and near falls, including a superplex from Strowman which halted Reigns' escape attempt. Reigns would try to climb over the cage a second time and was blocked by Sheamus. Out came Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, and a four-way brawl ensued. The fighting continued up the ramp and into the backstage area, where The Miz snuck in to lock all four wrestlers behind a garage door. Back inside the ring, Reigns escaped a powerbomb attempt to hit a Superman punch for a 2 count. But just as Reigns was setting up his spear, the house lights turned red and Kane appeared from a hole in the ring canvas. Kane hit Reigns with a pair of choke slams. Strowman followed with a pair of running power slams, sandwiched around a tombstone pillar driver from Kane to record the pin. For as much as the storyline, Kane avenging his brother Undertaker being retired by Reigns, and the timing, the 20th anniversary of Kane's debut, made sense, there was a convoluted feel to the execution. Reigns' Undertaker wasn't a particularly well-received program or WrestleMania main event, meaning the addition of Kane to an already crowded TLC match feels like a gratuitous doubling down of nostalgia. Bringing back the Shield and milking it for all it's worth is one thing, but getting fans excited to see a 50-year-old Kane return from his real-life mayoral campaign in Knox County, Tennessee, didn't quite improve on what was already being built with the Shield reunion. During an in-ring promo, Balor admitted it was wrong to assume Sister Abigail wasn't real and just another Bray Wyatt trick. In order to slay the monster, Balor revealed he would activate his own demon for Sunday's TLC match against Sister Abigail. After the arena lights began to pulsate amid flashes of red and the opening to Balor's theme music, the camera panned in on his face. "My demon has no fear, my demon dreams about nightmares," Balor said, just as his face alternated between normal and painted like a demon in orange. "And my demon is dying to meet you, Sister Abigal." Run Balor's closing word may as well be advice for anyone expecting this absurd storyline to turn in a better direction. Surprisingly, it's actually not the supernatural elements that make this story so bad, it's instead the comical execution. Painting Balor's face orange to make it a festive match for Halloween removes any redeeming cool factor left to his demon character. Not only is this program ruining Wyatt, it may be taking down Balor along with it. He's simply too good to have any further need for the cheesiness of the demon outside of special occasions at major cards. Sunday's TLC is not one of them.